You think you want it, but you don't. The infamous quote from World of Warcraft's executive producer has been proven so wrong with the launch of World of Warcraft Classic, and the record-breaking numbers prove that. Classic's launch has been overwhelmingly positive from players, and I wanted to discuss my experience with Classic so far, what I have enjoyed and what I have disliked. Also, since I am someone that has never experienced vanilla, my thoughts are going to be coming from someone without the nostalgia, but I have played retail for a very long time, and I have experienced many MMOs as it is one of my favorite genre of games. Starting in Classic, I decided to go with an undead mage. I decided to stray away from my comfort zone of a healer and branch out since I wanted this to be a completely fresh experience, and it most certainly has been. From the first step into the world, it was a completely different experience than I am used to in retail or even in many similar MMOs. The quality of life features such as looking for raid are stripped away, and the mini-map is telling you where to go. That is not the case anymore. You are left with very limited resources, and it is vague, bold, and nice. You're not being told where to go or how to do things. You are told the vicinity of where you are headed, and you are given minimal tools to complete your task. It adds another level of difficulty to doing simple things, but it is a good experience compared to retail where it holds your hand with every move that you make. As someone that has played many MMOs over the years, the step back in terms of content gives you an experience that no other game provides. I think that the market for MMOs is pretty stale, and it has been for a few years. The last innovative game to release in the genre, in my opinion, was Black Desert Online, which has its own problems, but it was only a few steps away from being amazing. But games are made with new players in mind, so the more the game and things such as the UI helps the player, the faster progress they will make, and then the more they will play it because they realize how much progress they are making instead of running around in circles trying to find one specific mob, and then they will continue on their journey, and Classic does not hold your hand during your journey in World of Warcraft. Leveling in Classic is a very long, tedious task that you need to be dedicated to, and I will admit it, most of it is not enjoyable due to the fact that mobs are so spread out during the first 3 to 5 leveling areas, so you have gaps between mob kills, and since they are difficult to kill, you need to really slow down and make sure things such as your health and mana are high enough. But with each piece of progression in levels and gears, it feels so rewarding, and I definitely think that it is worth the effort. In retail, a level is just a level. You essentially have everything handed to you, since retail is so new player friendly, and that is not necessarily a bad thing, but even when you get a piece of awful armor now, it matters. You can actually craft something and have it be an upgrade. And I personally think that things like leveling are superior in Classic for these reasons. One of the main things that drew me into Classic and that keeps me fascinated with the world and the story is that the game is immersive. The world itself is calm, and you need patience to learn all of the hidden secrets of Azeroth. Where modern World of Warcraft is bold in its own good way, but it is so busy. The same kill quests day after day, warping to multiple places and times. You get mounts that bring you from one end of the map to another in mere minutes, and you do not have to care about your surroundings. But in Classic, you do. To just get a quest feels like an expedition. If you die, the trek back is painful, and you need to watch how many people have died in an area. You need to gauge the dangers around you. I have noticed one thing. Vanilla started out as World of Warcraft, but now retail is Game of Warcraft, and that is why I personally am loving going back in time. It is about the journey and not the destination. Also, the way that they monetized it is solid. Instead of paying a separate subscription fee or purchasing access, you just have to have an active subscription that is used for retail and classic, which is nice. I am glad that Blizzard did not go the route of having different costs. And if you hit level 60, you get the Battle for Azeroth expansion for free plus a 110 character boost, which is definitely a great way to get players coming into Classic to check out retail and hopefully buff those player number counts as well. I think that if you are mildly interested in the Classic experience, you should definitely consider just purchasing a subscription for 1 month and trying it out. It is a very unique experience, and I think that a lot of people could enjoy it. I was a little bit weary at first. I thought maybe I would not enjoy it due to hearing how slow of a pace it was, how group oriented it was, but I am loving the experience. I have been streaming it occasionally on the channel, and I plan to more in the future, but if you are considering playing Classic, go for it. It is a good experience, and you will at least have a month of fun. But if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, and of course if you did not, make sure to give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.